I went on the ride at Disney. And oh my God, I was getting so emotional. I was legitimately tearing up. I'm not a Disney adult, but there's like, okay, not to spoil for so many people, but like, okay, so the way the ride works is you're basically in a giant.
Wait, how can you spoil a ride?
Because, there's, okay, I say spoil.
Okay, so the roller coaster goes up, and then, guys, you're never gonna believe it. It goes down.
No, it's more thematic, like.
Oh, and so, okay. I thought you were out here being like, okay, crazy. You get into a ball and
you go up and then you turn and it's so wild.
And then when you least expect it, you turn to the left and then you go back.
You don't understand. Okay, I'm very passionate about like theme park rides. So like typically I don't like to be spoiled on things. But so I went in with no spoilers to the beauty, and this is in Tokyo Disney. And I went in and like, so, okay, you haven't seen the movie in a while, but you know how at the end...
Spoiler alert, by the way.
You know how at the end they have like the big ballroom scene and they're all dancing and it's cute. Yes. And a tale as old as time.
This time.
Yeah. And so like the way, okay, so you're in this giant like saucer cup, like a cup on a saucer.
Oh yeah.
And the thing, the cup kind of tilts and moves. And so you go 4 little cups at a time. And like when you go to that scene, the Beauty and the Beast are like dancing in the middle, and then they like the cups all bow at each other, so you're like bowing to like dance, and they dance with the cups, and it's so cute. And like you're in the ballroom, and like there's all the little characters around, and they're all singing "Tale as Old as Time," and I'm just like,
wait, in Japan they were singing it in Japanese, I'm guessing.
Yeah, so it was, but okay. I think it was half Japanese, half English, from what I remember. And I was like, this is so beautiful and like so sweet, because I'm like dancing around in a little cup and I feel so small. And it's so
and then you guys are never going to believe it. The roller coaster comes up and then you go all the way down in the cup and it rattles you around.
The cup breaks and shatters and launches you into the air.
And then Lumiere comes out with a sword and then you have to duel him.
Okay, but there is one really crazy like scene in the ride. Do you want to see? Can I send you a video?
Sure.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to look it up. Beauty and the Beast.
Man, now I want to go.
It's actually...
And then when I'm on the ride with you, I'll be like, by the way, you spoiled this part of the podcast. I did not enjoy the ride as much as I could have because now I know.
I'm ruining it. Actually, I'm probably ruining the best part right now.
Oh, really?
It's really cool. It's really cool. Okay, hold on. Oh. All right, I'm sending you this.
Okay, I'm ready.
I don't know how they do this.
Is it legal to record?
Yes. Yeah, you can record on rides and stuff.
Is that why the recording looks like too...
I think, honestly, they just had a really bad camera. Like maybe their phone.
Wow, that actually does look really cool.
It's
kind of looks like a chrysalis.
It's so awesome. Wait, just wait.
Oh, wait, what?
I know!
Whoa.
I don't know how they do it. Because...
Jesus, is that you? Oh, no, sorry. It's
the Beast.
It's the Beast. Okay. I think I know how they do it. It's a hologram.
Yes, okay, but...
And then that's why the hologram does that.
But the Beast on the ground is a animatronic, and then he lifts up in the sky and spins around, and then the other animatronic comes out.
Animatronic.
Sorry.
Wow, that looks great. He's animatronic. That looks great. I really want to go to Tokyo Disney. I still haven't been, and I've been to Tokyo. Well, it's not in Tokyo, right? I think it's like in Osaka?
No, it's in Tokyo. That's why it's called Tokyo
really?
Disney. Why would it be in Osaka?
Oh my God. You know, one thing I'm genuinely really worried about, well, it's not a genuine worry, but it's a little bit of a concern, that people will realize just how dumb we are sometimes.
I think people have realized that about me a long time ago.
Did you say about me or about me? About you or about me?
I said me, so why would that be referring to you?
I didn't hear because I was laughing and I was like, wait, were you insulting me or yourself?
Oh, me, but also, I mean, you too.
If listen, Matara, if the shoe fits, wear
exactly. You're the one who questioned it. So
what's the thing in Osaka that
you're
everybody
thinking of?
Universal?
Universal. Yeah. There's a lot of really great theme parks, though. Oh my gosh.
I have my problem, I've been to Disney as only once as an adult. I've never been before as a kid because that's crazy amounts of money when, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine that? In our immigrant family, but actually, this is I'll try to keep the story short. Well, why do I have to do this? No, we're on the podcast, making the story long.
Okay.
I went on Twitch Television's dime. So many years ago, the woman whose body I live inside, she got, her and a bunch of other creators went to Disney in Los Angeles, and Twitch paid. And it was great because, I was like, I want to try this pickle. And then Twitch bought it for me. And then other stuff. Good times. They have those giant pickles that are like $10. Yeah, the food was crazy. But actually, there later, I will say this, later on, a big creator came and they've been a really big streamer for a long time. And they just like were a streamer. But it was really weird because they were like, while we were in line waiting for some of the amusement park stuff, they would just lie down on the floor.
What?
In like the middle of everybody.
What?
At one point we were waiting in line and they would like hit their head on the lamp post.
Huh? What do you mean?
And they were a full adult.
What?
Yeah.
Like laying on
I'm
the
not
ground
kidding.
of the park
Yeah.
where people step and like
Yeah. Like while like just like they were like stretching. Anyway, so sometimes streamers in public like do streamer things. Just if anybody ever like envies streamers a little bit, just remember some people do that.
I'm
anyway,
horrified right now.
No, I'm telling you. So anyway, that's not the part of the story that I wanted to say. The part of the story I wanted to say was I thought it was an amusement park. So I came in ready for, the dopamine ready. And it was like, it's baby rides.
It is, yeah. Disney is very baby rides.
Baby rides. Don't get me wrong. The view was awesome. The free food was awesome. Overpriced, but it was free. I do really think it's kind of like Vegas where you just go around, you look at stuff, it looks great. But it's baby rides.
Yeah. So you're a big...
Where's my adrenaline?
You're a big ride enjoyer. Okay, we got to go to Fuji Q then.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
I love
Climb
that like
Mount
little
Fuji.
pit in your stomach. Oh, like when you're dropping and it just, oh my God.
Oh my God, you're going to
It's the closest I get to death.
You're going to... Well, I mean, having been there, it's like kind of overrated. But anyway, yeah.
Is there oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I interrupted you.
I was just going to say you're going to love Fuji Q because their rides are... They had to close down one ride because people were like breaking their backs on it.
Whoa, that's a little too hardcore for me.
No, but their other rides are like so fun. They're so crazy. They're super fun. There's a little Naruto
Is there
village.
a ride you won't go on?
Yes, but I'm trying to think because typically I'll go on any.
It can be anywhere, not even at Fuji Q, just anywhere.
Yeah. No, because I have seen things where I'm just like, no, I'm not riding that. Usually it's like fair rides because fairs, like, at least in the US, they like pack up their rides and like travel.
Oh yeah, they just like build the fare from there every time. Yeah. It's not the same as rides that are there all year round.
But typically there's not a ride that I won't go on.
There's a ride where it's like they put you in a ball and then they throw you in the air. I think that's a little too much adrenaline.
I've never seen that before.
Oh my God, I have to show you. There's videos sometimes of people passing out fully. Yeah. So you've seen it. You know what I'm talking about.
I was just about to say, have you seen the videos of people like passing out on those
they go on this ball. They get like people passing out on ball roller coaster.
So it's the ball ride. That's what
it's the ball ride.
I don't think it's like a roller coaster.
I think it's called a slingshot.
Yeah. They sling you. They fly.
Sorry, to me, a roller coaster is like any kind of thing. But I get it.
Oh,
Like
no.
roller coasters, yeah, I'll go on any roller coaster.
Yeah, me too.
But any of those, I avoid the slingshot that slings you up.
There are a few roller coasters I won't go on just because I like, okay, when I say, like, remember how I said I'm very enthusiastic about rides? I am extremely, like, I watch YouTube channels and videos about like different theme park rides and stuff like that. I watch, like,
my God.
I am super into amusement parks. I love theme parks. I love roller coasters and rides and stuff. Like, it's kind of my niche. But so like if I see like a ride that's like, you know, has a bad review, like there are certain roller coasters where like they say if you ride it, like your head will like go back and forth, like bum 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 bum.
Yeah,
things like that. Like those kinds of rides, I'll like kind of look
I'll
into.
avoid too.
Yeah, I'll look into like what rides they have at the park beforehand, and then decide if I'm like, because usually I'll be like, yeah, roller coaster, let's go. But if I'm like, oh no, hell no.
I think when I was a little bit younger, I did a lot more of like even if they would make my head hurt, it wouldn't bother me. Now that I've gotten older, I think my favorite, I already know my favorite. My favorite, I want like every single amusement park has it. It's your basic, I guess in French, they're called les montagnes russes, which is like the Russian mountains. I don't know why they're called that way, but it's just your typical wooden roller coaster. You're in a cart. You're not like flinging around. You go up, you go down. You go up, you go, you know that one? Now, every time I'm at yes, I love that. My second favorite, or I guess now it's my top favorite, it's usually like a pirate boat or a big boat or a swing. So everybody sits on each side and then they just like swing. It's because it's basically that same feeling of you go up, you go down.
So you just,
but it's nonstop.
You like the tummy feel, the feeling of
I love the tummy feel.
The tummy drop.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So those I do and another, I guess like my top three, my third one is like anything with water. Like, you know, sometimes you go to those water parks where you just kind of lie in a little like donut and you're kind of on the water and it's chill and you're like, woohoo, woohoo. I love those. In a bikini.
Oh, wow.
What about you?
Okay, my top favorite ride is a roller coaster with a theme. So like...
you really are a sucker for themes.
I love themes. Like at Tokyo Disneyland, there's Journey to the Center of the Earth, which is like it has one drop. Like it's hard to be classified as a roller coaster. Like, oh no, it's still pretty much a roller coaster. But like you get to see all like the little buggies and animatronic critters, and they're like, and then there's like this big monster that comes out and is like, rah, and then the ride gets really fast, and you do the drop, and it's really fun. I love it. And then also I'm going to count the Indiana Jones ride too, even though it's not quite a roller coaster. But I think it's on a track.
Because it's like a theme. So you just, you know, you're going on and it's do, 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 do.
And then there's like at Universal in Florida, there's the Hagrid ride is so much fun. It is.
What is it like? Explain
it's
it.
also a roller coaster, but it's themed. So like you get to see Hagrid, and he's like, "Here's my." I don't know Harry Potter, so I don't know what the buckbeak. He's like, "Here's my bird," and then
the griffin.
Like, the griffin. Yeah. And then it drops like a straight drop, like not even like on a track. It just drops you midair onto another track, and then you keep going. And like it was so fast, I had tears rolling down my eyes or down my face because it was like the wind was just like. And it was so fun, and I'm just like, I like things that are like, you know, fast and exciting, but also have like silly animatronics that can be like, hey, it's you.
I like that you really are into the themes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Another thing I know we mentioned before, fairs and carnivals. I've never been to like one of those like actually no wait, I'm lying. I've been to Coney Island and Staten Island, which had like the fair.
Oh yes.
That was the only time. But I really like those. Like not so much to ride the big rides, but just for the like it feels very Americana.
Oh yes,
to me.
it is.
That kind of fair where you get for the editors, if you could put some of the food up on there, there's like a little like
funnel
strudel
cakes
thing that you get. Funnel cakes, that's the thing I was thinking about. Yeah.
Funnel cake.
It's just so there's also like the what is it? The in French Canada they were called pogos, but it's just a corn dog.
Oh yeah, corn dog, like,
yeah. Oh, hot dogs, everything.
Yeah, it's like very, very American core.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
oh my goodness.
And then I will ride some of the rides there, but not a lot.
But I agree with you. I'd avoid some of the bigger ones just because you don't know how well they're.
Oh my God, there's so many videos of people like bolts coming out or like not properly. Oh, it's so scary.
Another thing about that, there's one ride that I don't really do anymore because I feel like sometimes when you're a kid, you kind of don't understand. Like you're just there for the excitement.
Yeah, of course.
But now that I'm much older, I kind of handpick my excitement.
Yeah.
So I've noticed that a lot of roller coasters that spin your head, like you get in and then you just kind of spin and then you spin again and then you spin again. You know what I mean? Like you'll.
Like it's just a ride, right? It's not a roller coaster.
It's just a ride. Like let's say you get into a ride, you sit down with a bunch of people, and then it spins you guys. Like just
not like the teacups.
and then it spins you guys again.
Like
No. I mean, like your head. How do I say? Oh my goodness, am I losing my English? Like your feet go above your head, and then
what?
Okay, wait.
What kind of fairs are you guys?
I remember when I lived in like a French Canadian city, there was this amusement park called La Ronde, which is the round. Let me just find you the ride. I guess it's Six Flags. Let me find.
I have no idea.
Okay, imagine a bus, right? Imagine like a bus or like everybody sitting on like these seats.
Okay.
And then the seats flip over so that you're flipped upside down.
What? And then it spins
You've never
you?
seen those before?
No.
And then it just keeps flipping you upside down and you're like, I'm done. Or you like all go into this big room and then the room just spins. Like it just spins you to the left, to the right. And then you come out of there and your head is
I have no
killing
idea
you.
what you're talking about.
Are you kidding me? Okay.
There's like
Let
a
me try to
fair
find
ride
these.
that I'm thinking of that like is a ride that spins really fast and it makes you stick against the wall, but like
Yeah, and that hurts. Hurts.
I can't think of anything else. It's like a zero gravity type ride. Like you're spinning so fast.
But those rides, now that I'm older, I avoid anything that like, even the teacups are fine, but sometimes the teacups, like if you do it too, okay, it's also, I'm kind of insane with it. Like
me too.
I will do the same ride like 6 times in a row. There's no lineup.
Yeah, me too.
But, let me show you. So this one, I'll have to send it to the editor after. This was like one of my favorite rides when I was much younger. It's just pirate boat. You sit down and then it just goes.
Yeah. I know what you're talking
God,
about.
I love it.
And, they're so fun, just the swingy type of rides. Do you like free falling rides, like the ones that just drop you from a high? Yeah.
Yep. I just don't like when it's like the slingshot I told you, right? Where it's like you go up and then you go down and then you go up and down again. I don't like that.
But
I don't want to do it. I've never tried it. Maybe I'll love it, but I just
I'm
a
gonna
little
get a picture.
scared.
If it's like a tower, like
Oh yeah, I've done those a few times. I don't mind the tower.
yeah,
I don't mind the tower.
like the
Oh, I don't think I can. I wonder if they took out this amusement ride because it was
it sounds like it
awful.
sucked.
Okay, so like look at this ride, right? Look at this ride, for example. You see it? But it would like spin.
Oh,
So you'd always be spinning.
I do know what you're talking about.
And I feel like even you go one time, your head really hurts after. I don't like that.
Yeah, those ones aren't super fun. I'm like you, where
Dr. Doom.
I like
like
the what's the word? The feeling in your stomach. I enjoy that.
Yeah, the tummy feeling of like you're going down. I love that.
Actually, there is a type of ride that I won't do anymore, which makes me really.
Which one?
It is those 4D rides or 3D rides where you sit in a room and you don't move, and it's just like you watch a 3D movie and you move a little bit, and oh my God, they make me so sick now. Like they made me sick.
Is it because of like the vertigo of it or the glasses?
I think
what
it's,
makes you sick?
I think it's well, okay, for example, the last one I went on was was one at Disney, Tokyo Disney with it was a Star Wars one. And I think it's the lack of air, like the lack of wind blowing on my face. So you're moving super fast, but because I don't feel like the wind blowing on me, I don't, it just, I don't know. It's very, just, and I used to get sick as a kid too with it a little bit, but it's so much worse now that I'm
I have a
bigger
trick
ghost.
for not getting sick at an amusement park.
What's that?
Starve yourself. Listen, kids. This is my like bad advice podcast. Just don't eat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I get migraines if I don't eat though.
Well,
I gotta pick my battles.
Pick
Yeah.
a struggle. No. Usually, I guess what I would do if I was at an amusement park, I would eat in the middle of the day. And then I would probably not ride a roller coaster for another hour minimum.
You know what?
I would try to walk a lot, like go for a long walk, ride like a little chill one.
I don't know. I'm maybe not the exact opposite, but I can eat a meal and then go on a roller coaster, no problem.
No.
Yeah.
You're insane. You're actually okay. We have to go when we're in Japan.
Yes.
Now we're gonna add the roller coaster to our Japan thing.
Yes.